You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Let me talk to you. Yeah. Shut up, I'm talking.
What up, YouTube? The Street Mechanic back with another video. And we have a woman here who thinks that she's too good for the Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory. Not Burger King, not McDonald's, not White Castle, not KFC. Not even the 2 for $20 menu at Applebee's. No, the Cheesecake Factory. Wow. I want y'all to check this video out. I'm going to jump in here and there, put a few points out there. We're going to get it in. All right, so let's get it going.
Woo. Right. Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
Pause, son, pause. Did she just lock this man out of his own vehicle because she didn't want to go in the Cheesecake Factory? Damn the disrespect.
I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
So who takes a woman that looks like that to a chain restaurant? Sweetheart, I can smell the narcissism all over you. You are average at best with the makeup on.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Ma'am, you didn't get out the car to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Enough said.
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Hold on. How is it too early for that? But it's not too early to go to some 4 to 5-star restaurant. Please make that make some sense.
Okay.
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's
up.
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
If there was so much wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, you should have named at least 3 things so we knew what they were. So we could shut you down immediately. Proceed.
Okay, well look at
look
at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
My nigga.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been. Okay. But if we're late, I told you twice.
Late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot. I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that?
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So, respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So, you just want to call it a night? Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I'm not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. You didn't want this place anyway, right?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I guess I understand. You got to do what you got to do. I understand where you're coming from.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Did y'all get that sprinkle vibe when she was talking to him? Because I sure did. She ain't even valuing that man's time. Or him for that matter. Come on, let's keep it real. Come on, let's keep it real in this video. Let's do that. Do she look like she would date this dude long term? No. She's out for the free meal and she wanted to go to the expensive restaurant. Because anyone that's interested in you ain't worried about the expensive restaurant. They ain't worried about the restaurant. He's paying for it. That means he's in charge of the situation. Since when do you think you're going to take over his pocket? No. He's taking you out. The most you can do is suggest, but the final say goes to him. Whether y'all going to that restaurant or the one he picked out. And the original one he picked out was the better one. But since you didn't value his time, you don't get to go to that restaurant. And he still want to take you to a decent restaurant. But you're too good for a chain restaurant. Right. Someone like you is too good for a chain restaurant. Yeah. That's the problem with a percentage of women out here today. Y'all think you too good for certain things. You just met this man. This is your first date. I think, honestly, he might have did a little too much. But see, that situation happened for a reason. Her being late made him dodge that bullet. Because you would have took her to that restaurant. She would have had a nice time, had a nice dinner. And when y'all got back from you dropping her off, she was gonna drop you right there and give you that line. One of the famous lines. Oh, I had a great time, but I don't think that, we're gonna match or we're compatible. After she done ate and had her stomach full and full of drinks. So that's why men tell other men not to chase women. This is the reason why. This is a perfect example of why. Men are being taken advantage of and have been taken advantage of for years. And we finally wised up. And now, a percentage of women is out here mad because we wised up. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, unsavory behavior. This, come on. If you don't want to talk to the man, then don't talk to him. But don't try to get a free ride off of him. Come on now. It could be better than that. You're just wasting that man's time and that man's money. You know you ain't want him from the jump. We can all see you didn't want him from the jump. But you're willing to ride it out because you're getting a night out. Free night out. Paid for. To and fro. Come on, man. Y'all out here creating these super villains for the world. So when the next chick come along, he might not be so gentlemanlike. Because honestly speaking, from what I know personally and from other people, she lucky. Because I've heard things from she would have been taking an Uber to would have dropped that at that restaurant she wanted to go to, Aria, and would have left her there. Listen, there's no reason that we are still out here playing these games. As a matter of fact, if you want to play games, she took her to Dave & Buster's. There she could play all the games she want. If she want to act like a kid, she took her to Chuck E. Cheese. Because she damn sure wasn't acting like a grown person. That's ridiculous, man. Straight up and down, ridiculous. You ain't valuing his time. You didn't want him. You made him wait. And that part really burns me up because you got a max 10 minutes to be late. And if you ain't calling to let me know why you late, there is no more date. Lose that number. That's crazy. He waited an hour. No man should wait that long. Now he's a little beta, a little simpish, but he's a nice guy. I don't want to say like it's a bad thing. He's a nice guy. Cool dude. But he gave you all the respect in the world and you gave him none. Then you want to understand him after he put you basically in your place and let you know, even though I'm a nice guy or a good guy, I still have some standards, and you broke every single one. Good job, my dude. Good freaking job. This video should be a lesson to all the dudes out there that if you have standards, and we don't have too many of them, follow them. Plain and simple. Women have standards. Men have standards. If she can't meet you at your level, at a basic level, then you don't need her. Don't waste your time. Because this here, was a plain waste of time. And she was making a mockery of the whole situation anyway. Bottom line. And as for that waiting part, let me elaborate on that a little bit more. I don't think she got caught up at work. I think she was up there with her girlfriend, whatever, making that man wait, trying to let her know who's in charge. There's no way you make a man wait an hour and you don't call him and tell him what's up. Nah, no way, no how. We not even trying to hear that. Come on now. You had no consideration for this man because you had no respect for this man because you didn't want him. But, like I said, this is a perfect example of why men should not chase women and why when you meet for a first date, you play it on the low key. No big spending. You don't know that person. They don't know you. If she can't invite you up, if she can't be considerate, you don't need to mess with her. Bottom line, let her go. If you found that one person that talked to you, trust me, my man, you will find another.